Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are continuing our spring series, and today we are doing a video that is more oriented on facial embellishment. So as you can see, I'm rocking some very crazy sparkly lashes along with some rhinestones on both of my eyes and also on my cupid's bow. So this is definitely more of a high fashion look, but I love it and I hope you guys will love it too. So first, I'm trying to moisturize my skin as much as possible, and I'm firstly applying my argan oil from Pura D'or, which is a Canadian skincare brand, and then I'm going in with my MAC strobe cream to really pack on the luminosity into my skin. And that is also one of the trends for the spring season: very glowy, very natural skin. After that, I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade number 2, and I'm just using a stippling brush from Real Techniques to buff the foundation all over my skin.
Oh, we go when nobody knows. We're gonna see another our petticoats. We're never gonna quit, no, we're never gonna quit, no.
Alright, so when I even out my skin tone, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and for that I'm going to use my brow pomade from MAC with some kind of gel liner brush, and I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas and define my brows a little bit, and then I'm just going to set them in place with my MAC brow set.
She said we're dressed in black, head to toe, gonna sit under our petticoats, and we're never gonna quit, no, we're never gonna quit, no.
Then to even out the discoloration in my eyelids, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and this is also going to make the eyeshadows last a lot longer and make the colors a lot more shimmering and vibrant. Then I'm going to use actually a dampened brush, and I use my Fix Plus spray to get it a little bit wet. And then I'm going to use my MAC pigment in the shade English Gilt. I believe this might be a limited edition color, but it is basically just a very intensely shimmering gold. So I'm sure you can find these kinds of shades like anywhere. So I'm just really packing on the pigment to get the most intense and metallic type of shine. And then I'm going to go to my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. This is the first edition one, and I'm going to use this darker shade on a very fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to work it right into the socket, but I'm not going to bring it down on the outer corner. I'm going to flick it upwards, which is going to open up the eyes and give a little bit something different and a little bit of an edge. Definitely something I don't really do a lot, but sometimes it's nice to do a little change. So I'm just using the same brush to blend and disperse the color a little bit onto my brow bone. Then from the same palette, I'm going to use the black shade and an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to do a small cut crease. I'm actually going to blend it out later, so it doesn't have to be perfect at all. I'm just going to really emphasize the contours of my eyes. So I'm first using this blush to place the color right where I want it, and then I'm going back to the fluffy brush I was using before to kind of make it just softer and not so visible.
Guess it's true, I'm a good part of who I am. But I still need.
And then to clean up any edges, I'm going to use this second lightest shade from the palette on a little brush, and I'm just going to apply it to my brow bone.
I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand? Oh, won't you?
Then going back to the pigment and a smaller detail brush, I'm just going to apply it on my lower lash line and also to the inner corner. And then I'm also going to go back to the Naked palette, and I'm going to use the same eyeliner brush I was using before, and I'm just going to stamp a little bit of that black right along the roots of my lashes, both on my top and bottom lash line.
Why am I so emotional? No, it's not a good look, gain some self-control. Deep down I know this never works, but you can lay with me so it doesn't hurt. Oh, won't you stay with me?
Next, I'm just going to curl my lashes using my Tarte lash curlers, and I'm going to apply a few coats of my Bourjois Volume 1 Second Mascara on both of my top and bottom lashes.
It's clear to see, but darling, stay with me.
Now I'm actually going to combine two different kinds of lashes. So first I'm going to use these Eylure individual lashes that actually have just tiny little flakes of glitter on the tips. So I think it's really kind of fun, and I use my Duo Lash Glue in dark to apply them. So I'm just using a few of the medium ones just along the lash line, kind of evenly. I believe I use like 5 on each eye. And then I'm going to use my favorite Mink lashes in Angelic, and I'm just going to apply them right along the roots of my lashes to make them a little bit thicker. And this combination is really, really fun, and I absolutely love it. And then we can move on to the face. So first I'm using my NYX High Definition Concealer, and I'm just going to conceal any dark circles and also just brighten everything up in that area. And I'm also going to apply it to the bridge of my nose to make it a little bit higher, and also my Cupid's bow to just, this is going to make a big difference where we're going to emphasize the lip shape a little bit later when we're going to be applying a lip liner. And I'm also going to apply a little bit on my chin again to highlight.
Kills me. Your stare is so misleading. You're so beautiful.
Then to prevent the concealer from slipping and sliding, I'm going to use my Too Faced Invisible Pressed Translucent Powder on that area.
Beautiful.
Then to contour, I'm going to use my Illamasqua Heroine eyeshadow. You all know how much I love it. And I'm actually going to use a crease brush. I know it's weird, but I really want my contours to be really precise for this look. So I'm just using it to really sculpt out my cheekbones and make them nice and prominent.
I know it's killing me. Don't you know it's meant to be? I don't won't let you go, 'cause you're everything to me.
Then to give back a little bit of color to my cheeks, I'm going to use my apricot blush from NYX, and I'm just using an angled blush brush to apply it right onto the apples and then also extend it a little bit onto my temples.
Just want you to say.
To emphasize the shape of my lips, I'm actually going to use my Essence lip liner in the shade Wish Me a Rose, which is just a very beautiful mauve type of rose color, and I love it. It's perfect, very natural. I use it every single day, but I just think it also is really, really nice and creamy, so it's really easy to actually draw out the lips a little bit and make them a little bit fuller. Then I'm going to use my Strawberry Milk lipstick from NYX, and I'm just very, very sparingly applying it onto my lips, and then just using my fingers to disperse the color onto my lips and pat it in. And then for the fun part, I'm just going to use some rhinestones. You can basically use anything you want, and I'm just using the same lash glue I was using before to apply them to the sides of my face. When you're doing this, just make sure that they're kind of even on both eyes. And I'm also going to add a little small rhinestone on my Cupid's bow, and then add that shimmer I was using all over my eyelids, that pigment from MAC, and I'm just applying it right along the rhinestone and onto my Cupid's bow and also on my cheekbones to emphasize the glow into my skin. And that is basically the whole look. I think it's very fun, definitely very haute couture, but I love it. And if you are daring enough to wear it, I think that's like totally awesome, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.
I know it's